Check mic. 1, 2. Alright, I can hear myself. Let me just adjust the chat really quick. Yan. Perfect. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Grind, kung saan araw-araw tayo sama-sama gagabayin natin yung investment journey nyo, especially sa stock market. Since Tuesdays is going to be Technical Analysis Tuesday, tonight we're going to be talking about trading with price action. I'll let you understand what price action is. Basically, yung ginagawa ko dito is more into price action trading kasi tinitingnan ko lang yung chart. And basically, along the way, the better you are at trading, the better you are at spotting price action. And hopefully, it can improve your trading in the future. So, yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. But we'll talk about that later, at the later part dito sa ating live stock market. Update muna tayo. We are on a green today. Let me share the screen. And we are on a green today. Let me just adjust the chat room natin. Kahit matakpan ko na yung iba, right? Look at that. Green PSEI. We close at 6446. That's 0.80 plus. But net foreign selling is still very big. So we're still expecting a downtrend. Everything is downtrend right now. How do you know if it's a downtrend? Price action. All right. The highs are lowering from the previous highs, and the lows are lower. So that's how you know if the stock is on a downtrend, diba? So we are still on a downtrend. PSEI is on a downtrend. Selling pa po, especially the foreign investors natin. So that's sad because karamihan sa assets natin most probably will be dropping. It's very hard to trade at this kind of market, and investors though, good news sa mga investors. At the very least, this is looking good for us kasi we will be able to catch prices at a much better price. But we'll talk more about that later. Balik muna tayo sa comments. Pasensya sa background kong kokomelo na. Andun kasi si Leoric sa likod eh. Anyways, Ishi Marimat, good evening. Adriano Mendoza, good evening. Gabi, Sir Lloyd, may gabi from Benedict. Rowena Villa. Alright. Good evening. Alicia Rojas, good evening, sir. Insight naman po kay Dito. Thanks and God bless. Insights kay Dito. I'm still gonna gun for it for long term. Right? Insights kay Dito. What kind of insights do you want? Is it for long term or the prices ngayon for dito? Right, we'll talk about that in a bit. Insights kay dito. So far so good. The price is holding naman. Okay, so somehow we have a short-term support right here. We have a short-term bearish signal right here. This is a bearish signal. Supports are just sideways, but the sell-offs is not that. The buying is not that strong that even yung resistances natin pababa. So it's on a downwards trend right there. So this is a bearish pattern right here. Yung price action niya pababa. And volume is not looking well right here. So I would say there's a big chance that it will still go down, especially the market right now is not looking well. So I think it will still go down, which is good news para sa mga maglo-long term kay dito. Right? Ishi Marimat, check po si @C and PFE. Gonna write this down. Pag-usapan natin to after sa topic natin ngayon. Noel Coach, anong moving average ang pwedeng gamitin para makita ang pagpahina na ang trend ng uptrend na stock? Actually, you're looking into momentum. The thing you're asking is momentum. Moving averages doesn't really show momentum, though if ever matalas na kayo, you can look into momentum through moving average. Pero RSI is somehow moving average rin naman ang RSI. If ever you wanna check out momentums, check out RSI, right? Or kung gusto mo talaga, momentums, MA20, I use MA20 for bursts of momentum. Whenever it is broken yung MA20, tingnan nyo, napuputol naman. And look at this right here, naputol ang MA20, nag-change na naman ang momentum. So, yeah, you can use that. MA20 right here on the downside, tuloy-tuloy pa siya. Now, when the stock crossed MA20, nag-change na yung momentum, nag-sideways na paakyat. So, yeah, you can use MA20 on a very short term, as a very short term indicator for momentum. RSI also. Now, that's to answer Noel. Pure Gold DD, Sir Idol. I'm gonna write these down. This is from Benedict. Ganda yung position ni DD. Bagong tasa, sir. Yes. This is my hairstyle. Bakit? Tipid. Okay, kami lang, ako lang nagkakalbo sa sarili ko. So, yeah, nakakatipid ako dyan. Tsaka tipid sa shampoo. So, yeah. Jose Lumba, maayong gabi, Sir Lloyd. Pa-check po si MM, sir. I'm gonna write that down. Dadaanan natin mamaya after ng topic natin. We will be starting our topic at around 7:20. It's about, price action. Earl Donoso Sulit. Good PM, sir. Yan lang ulit ako nakanood ng live mo. Pasuyo po ang technical analysis si APL. Super thanks. Alright, check natin yan si APL later. Kyle Pono, good morning, Sir L. Nice hair. Wala ngang hair eh. Anong nice? Diba? Biro lang. But yeah, thanks man. Jong, good evening. Good evening, Sir Lloyd. Applicable ba yung trading system natin sa crypto trading? Thanks and stay safe. Basically, price action wise, especially tuturo ko sa inyo, technical analysis is the same. When we talk about technical analysis kasi, it is basically the behavior of the market. Proof of that is, let's say, Bitcoin. BTC USD. Mas maganda lang tingnan si Bitcoin on a shorter trend, let's say 4 hours. So, yung technical analysis natin, here you go. MA20, look at that. MA20 after the Bollinger Band is clipped, nag-pull back. Where did it bounce? MA20. When it cropped the MA20, nag-change ng trend and it's going south side this time. Lower Bollinger Bands, MA20 nagbabounce for the short selling side. So it's still closing below the lower Bollinger Band, so mukhang pa-downtrend pa ito. But yeah, yung technical analysis na tinuturo ko sa inyo is still applicable right here. We're looking at the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, which is, I would say, good. Right. Same old. Bollinger Bands, MA20 bounces, MA20 bounces. Medyo nag-clip ito ng MA20 niya. Another MA20 bounce. When it crossed the MA20 talaga, nag-change ng trend. Same technical analysis, mga patterns, etc. All assets, right? All assets more or less have the same pare-parehas naman talaga ng price action, right? Because this is behavior of the traders, behavior of people. So, it will show up. Yung technical analysis natin will still show up. So, this is even looking at crypto. Even if you look at oil, ganun rin. Same technical analysis. Yung mga tinuturo natin sa inyo. Lalabas at lalabas din yan. Okay? Alright. This is, yun. Amy Ima, thank you for tagging your friends. So nga pala, pakishare po yung video. Please share this video to your walls. Share this to your friends. And share to your trading groups para marami pang newbies na makakaalam na there's a program like this na araw-araw na may natututunan sila sa trading nila, di ba? So, yeah. Please share this video. Hopefully, I've earned that request. Malapit na rin ang buhok ko maging ganyan, Lods. Alright. Pang-stress ba tong buhok na to? Mukha ba akong stressed? Alright, Dolly Dapula, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Good evening po, France. Kevilias, good evening, Sir Lloyd. Looking good. The bagong gupit, parang bumata po ng 20 years old. Yan. Thank you for answering the question. Mukha ba akong stress? Hindi. Mukha nga daw akong bata. Thank you, France. Alright. May bigyan ng jacket. Ralph Villamore, thank you for tagging your friends. Good evening, Christian Autos. Right? What a name. Sir Lloyd, pa-check po the FLA. Thank you. Or we'll check that out after our topic. Mag-charting po tayo. Just wanna write these down para hindi natin mapabayaan. John Michael Aringay. Good evening, Sir Lloyd. Pwede ba tayo mag-ask with regards sa crypto tonight? Tumaas ulit si XRP. Sure. XRP USD. Meron ba dito? Yan. Good. I'm looking at the 4-hour chart. It's on an uptrend right now. So, yeah. It's just that on the shorter trend, nagre-resistance na siya. So, if you're looking at it on the 4-hour chart, nagre-resistance na siya dito. So, konti ingat. There's a resistance right there. So, breakout trade will be possible or MA20 bounce for Ripple trade. Right? If ever gusto nyo mag-trade na Ripple, I recommend especially the big ones, look at the 4-hour chart so that you will know the overall trend before you look at the This is day trading 101. I have a seminar about day trading. Ito yung tuturo ko sa inyo dito. Before you trade, look at the 4-hour chart first para makita niyo yung overall trend niya. Overall trend is uptrend. So maganda itong tignan sa mga maliliit na minutes. So if you wanna day trade Ripple, tingnan nyo, you look for long positions. Huwag kayong mag-short sell kasi uptrend siya ngayon. So 15 minutes, look at XRP right now. Ito yung sinasabi natin na medyo nagre-resistance. So what I will do is wait for a breakout for Ripple. Since 4-hour chart niya is on an uptrend, most probably there's a big chance for this to do a breakout. So you enter on a breakout. That is how you day trade. Okay? So hopefully you now know how to do it. Or since ito 15-minute chart niya is on a sideways trend, ito support and resistance, pwede kayo mag-range trade dito for this one right here. There's a possible trend right here na triangle, di ba? Right, so pwede nyo po itong triangle breakout, right? Since it's a bullish stock, nga lang instant sell kayo dito. It's day trading, it's kind of complicated. Marami akong tuturo sa inyo sa day trading in my webinar. Check out this video, this Patreon link sa baba, www.patreon.com. May webinar ako dyan with a day trader friend of mine. I do day trade before, kaso nga lang, sobrang, sa oras ko. It's too stressful for me. So yeah, day trading, it's not for everyone, but if you want to learn day trading, andyan po sa patreon.com. Meron po dyang way for you to access my premium videos. Day trading is part of it. Check it out. Right, so that's for XRP. Crypto topic next time, boss. Tomorrow is gonna be Watch This Wednesday. Let's talk about crypto tomorrow. Why not? I'm gonna write that down para hindi ko makalimutan, ha. Kasi itong price action topic natin yan, nare-request to. So crypto, let's talk about crypto again tomorrow. I'll look for a good topic for you guys. Yeah, why not? Right. Johnny Villacorta, good evening, Sir Lloyd. What do you think about ASEX po? Thank you. ASEX, I'm gonna write that down. Good evening, Sir Lloyd. Pa-check po yung Converge. Thank you, CNVRG. Alright. Happy to share. Sabi ni Emmanuel, thank you so much. Von Soriano, good evening. Piolo Cortez, sir, do you have any lessons po ba about portfolio stocks allocation? Portfolio stocks allocation. Actually, sa webinar kung andyan, meron yan. As part kasi portfolio management. I shared there how I really manage my portfolio, what percentage of my portfolio is for this, whenever I earn, saan ko linalagay, ganito, ganyan. So yeah, that's part of that. But yeah, portfolio management, why not talk about it also soon? I'm gonna write this down. Very good request. Alright. Sorry, I mean, ako, Lods, ang stress, paubos na po. Sabi ni Joe. Okay lang yan, biro lang. Seb po, Sir Lloyd. Seb. Alright, Seb. Write that down. Tadaan na natin yan. Later on, time check is 7:16. So, in a bit, magsisimula tayo. Sir Pasilip, Ethereum, nagpo-pullback. ETH, pullback. How about ABT, sir? This is from James Calatrava. ABT. Right, BHI naman from Tyrion Tyron. Alright, Tyrion Lannister na sa isip ko eh. BHI. Ayan. John Michael Aringay. Maraming salamat, Sir Lloyd. We'll be here tomorrow for your next crypto night discussion from John Aringay. You're welcome. Tesla, sir, from Michael. Tesla. Alright, I have Tesla in my portfolio, so I'm still holding it. Sir, kailan yung webinar? Ingay kasi ng asawa ko. The webinars that I have, actually, yung seminar ko talaga, the trading masterclass. Basically, I will teach you how I trade lahat po from preparation to execution, sa profits, etc. Andyan po sa Patreon ko. It's not a scheduled webinar in the future. It's already recorded. Right? If you want to get access to that, just go to patreon.com/llbazaar. Makikita niyo po doon how to access it. Lahat po ng mga premium webinars ko andyan na po. Para sa inyo na po yan. If ever magdo-donate kayo ng malaki, why not give access it to you rin kasi, di ba? So just in case you want to support me and then learn at the same time, ayan po, andyan po sa patreon.com/llbazaar. Also, ginagawa namin ngayon yung trading masterclass into stocks ed style na high quality production for you guys. You saw how StocksEd does our courses, right? Stocksed.com, go to stocksed.com. Meron tayong free courses dyan. Meron tayong premium courses. We are making the trading masterclass yun. Trading masterclass na available dito. We are doing it again in a very in a higher quality na mas maintindihan ninyo. So that will be available also in the future if you want that instead. So, yeah. Easy, Quijano, Sir Lloyd, may savings akong 20k. Bala ko ilagay 10k Ethereum and 10k BTH for long-term plan. For long-term, good plan po ba yun? Not now, since mahal masyado ang crypto. And 20k savings, ano yun eh? 20k dollars, right, from Easy Quijano. Again, what is this money for? Yes, you have 1 million, that's good. The question is this extra funds that you have? Or is this funds that you can afford to lose? Because if this is funds that you can afford to lose, like in stock market, like in crypto, whatever you want to do with it. But if ever importante itong pera na ito, let's say for example, this is your savings para pag uwi mo dito sa Pilipinas, may magamit ka. Man, don't place it in the stock market, please. Kasi baka magstay ka pa dyan ng maaga. Mas mahaba-haba. Right? Be responsible with your funds, with your investing. You are looking at high-risk investments right here. If ever that's money that's important, huwag nyo po ilalagay sa high-risk investments. So place it instead sa MP2. There are many low-risk investments right there kaysa sa ilagay nyo sa bangko. Diba? So, don't be blinded with the returns because this is rule number 1 in investing. The higher the returns, the higher the risk. Simple as that. Right? So yeah, i-copy trade nyo na lang yan. At least ma-manage yung risk ng someone na marunong. If ever kung gusto nyo talaga ilagay. At somehow, nasa middle siya na important na pera at makapaghintay pa naman. I would recommend just placing it in copy trading instead. Where your risk is diversified. Okay? So i-copy trade nyo na lang yan. Zoom din, sir. Right? Zoom. Hello, Sir Lloyd. Pwede po si Tech. Zoom and Tech. I'm gonna write this down and we'll start our lesson for today. Right? Our lesson for today basically is price action, right? What does price action? Right? What is price action first, di ba? Investopedia, bakit ba tayo maghahanap ng iba? But basically, Investopedia says price action is the movement of a security's price plotted over time. Price action forms the basis for all technical analysis of a stock, commodity, or other assets chart. Many short-term traders like me, right? I look at price action. Ano ba yung recent price actions niya? Nakikita ko nagsusupport na or nagre-reversal na. That's what I try to look at. Sabi ko sa inyo, I am a position trader, short-term trader. Na I usually look at the price action. From the price action na pababa, I want it to really stabilize and that is where I will start my position because the price action is favorable for a reversal. If ever mali ako, I stop my losses. If ever mag-uptrend siya, then that's where I gradually increase my exposure to that asset since yung price action niya paataas na, right? Basically, key takeaways, price action generally refers to the ups and down movement of a security price when it's plotted over time. For example, let's say APL. Marami kasing nakatingin sa APL. Let's go for the daily. Not APL, PHA. Maganda si PHA for price action eh. Kasi there was a certain time si PHA bago lumipad dyan, the price action of PHA is like this, right? Right, so we're looking at short term, right? We will be looking at the ups and downs of a stock, right? Plus the volume. I want to kasama ng price action. I always tell you guys, I look at the volume also. Okay, so here is price action of PHA. Now PHA at this point is moving sideways. Sideways po siya. Okay. Now this is split in half. Right. Same price action, but there are two stories in this price action because I will be considering volume. Right? Part na tinitingnan ko sa price action is volume. The earlier side of this sideways trend is, look at the volume, very thin. Ito yung volume indicator, by the way. Very thin volume. And this second half, medyo nagsispike na yung volume. Medyo umangat na yung volume niya. Okay? So that's good. And then, look at this one right here. There is this huge spike. One spike with very big, very good volume. So now, the price action is telling me there is momentum. Why? Big volume, big spike, and volume, and Bollinger Bands right here. But basically, the price action right here is breakout. Since it's going sideways, the price action rates during this time is sideways. This time, hindi pa ako mag-a-action nito. If ever this stock is in my in my watch list, during this time I will not yet get in this stock. If I'm really looking at PHA, if alam ko na maganda ang fundamentals ni PHA, during this time I will not be entering it. Why? Volume is very low. Now, during the second phase of the accumulation price action, volume is starting to pick up. Compared here, may mga spike na tayo na magandang volume. So this is where I would be testing the support. I will want to test support if I can see volume starting to spike up. Okay? Now, if ever nakabili ako dyan, then good. Next story of the price action is this breakout right here. Wait, anong ginawa ng stock ngayon? Nag-breakout. Now, with the breakout, look at that breakout, meron tayong magandang spike sa volume. Now, what is the chart telling you? What is the price action telling us? There is momentum here and it's backed up by, because it's backed up by volume. I would get in this asset. Again, nakapasok na ako dito. Just in case hindi ako nakapasok, there's a second entry right here. It even closed above the Bollinger Bands. Okay, now, if ever pumasok kayo dyan, nag-spike up pa siya, still volume, that means maganda na yung momentum niya. Wait for the pullbacks if ever you can. That's the pullback right there. Sobrang bilis ng pullback niya. If you wanna get in, you can use Fibonacci retracement. But basically, the story right here, tingnan nyo saan siya nag-bounce, 0.5, which is our lesson about Fibonacci. But my point here is, I always look at price action of a stock. Kaya mabilis ako mag-chart, especially sa short term ng mga positions. Tinitingnan ko lang mga chart. What I basically look at is price action. Price action na lang ng stock. Let's say for example, JFC. Let's look at JFC right now. Dumi na ng drawing ko. Teka lang. Ba't anong nangyari? Ba't nagkaganito? Right, so price action of JFC right now is going sideways. Right, medyo nagka-momentum siya dito, pero bumaba when the market dropped. But the price action is sideways. If we look at a if we wanna micro it, wala pa siyang gaanong volume. Medyo normal pa yung volume niya usually. There will be a certain time in this sideways trend na magsa-spike nito ng volume ng simula. That will be your accumulation signal. And then pag umakyat to, then the price action is now on an uptrend, which you should know already. That is where you start accumulating even more if ever gusto niyo pumasok. Okay? That's JFC right there. But what does price action tell you? Okay? Price action can be what does price action tell you? Price action can be seen and interpreted using charts that plot prices over time. Traders use different chart compositions to improve their ability to spot, interpret trends, breakouts, and reversals. Many traders use candlesticks, like me, since they help better visualize price movements by displaying open, high, low, and but basically, it's how charts talk to you, the price action. You have to understand how price action are working, especially on an asset, okay? So that you will know where are your buy areas, and especially sa mga traders na short term, so that you will know where should you take action also. So how to use price action is not generally seen as a trading tool like an indicator, right? Kahit wala kang indicator, price action lang, support and resistance, it's already very good. I usually use support and resistance paired with volume, and then yung mga breakouts. But rather the data source of which all tools are built, dun nagsisimula kasi nagsisimula ang technical analysis sa price action. So if the price action is on a downtrend, plot your support and resistance, may makikita kayong mga reversal signals, and act accordingly. Basically, what the price does with the volume, I will recommend not just the price but also look at the volume and overall market situation para makita niyo talaga yung price action ng isang stock. That's what I usually look at, and that's how I do my trades, especially in the international market. Bigyan ko kayo ng mga examples ng mga trades ko. 𝑒𝑇𝑜𝑟𝑜. Let's go to my real portfolio. Alright, so for example, yung trade ko kay American Airlines. I'm already up 45% from this asset class right here, but I traded it with breakout na price action. Okay, so at this point, let me just capture this really quick. Okay, so price action of pinakamagandang price action talaga ni American Airlines is this support right here. If you just see the volume, ang ganda ng volume during this point. But I traded since pandemic times yon, I am more conservative with my trades. So what I did was I really wanted for it to break out muna, and it was my entry point, that breakout right there. Price action is telling me sideways trend siya during this time. Okay, maganda ito i-trade for sideways trade, right? Just buy here if ever nasa support, and then sell during the resistance. I did not opt for that kasi my biases are telling me hindi pa gaanong kagandahan ng market. So I just wanted further confirmation on my price action, which is I waited for a break, and that's where I went in. Okay, so this is now my support in this price action trade. What I wanted to do sana was to buy more, because this one right here, this price action going on a support, bouncing on a support, that is confirmation for your bias na okay na yung pinasok mo, and then it went up after that. But this is an example of a price action trade. Okay, sideways price action right here, pwede kayong mag-trade on what do you call this? Sideways trade, range trade lang, benta nyo dito, there should be a sell signal right here. So, yep. So if you saw this price action na nag-sideways siya on the support, this is buy, then sell right here, that is a win for you for the short term. Me, I'm looking at it for the long term, so I really want it to create a trend first. Okay, and then the breakout is my momentum indicator, and this is a confirmation again. That was when I entered AAL, and now I'm already up 45% in this asset. So hopefully that helps you guys, right? If you're looking at it for long-term trades, ang ganda ng price action. Ang daming option dito on your short-term trades. Hindi ko sinasabi na ito yung trading ko ngayon is price action na. I just base this on price action, pero price action is really best for short-term trades. So if ever short-term trades nyo, this range trade right here would have been very good. Me, since I am positioning my portfolio for fund management, so I'm more looking into a mid to long term, mas mahaba ko sa titingnan, so I usually will want assets na pa-uptrend na. And during this time, hindi pa siya uptrend yung price action niya. This will ultimately depend on your strategy. Okay? Gusto niyo short term, then you can range trade this, buy support, sell resistance. Me, I am more into a fund manager now since magpapakopya ako. So I'm looking for a longer term na na position. So I really want the asset first to go on an uptrend. That is why the price action I was looking for was a breakout. But you don't need to follow me since mid to long term ako, since nagpapakopy ako. If you wanna go trade, this trade is already good. Yung sideways price action, pwede na kayong kumita dyan. Buy the support, sell on the resistances. That's money for you. That's trading with price action. Okay? So hopefully you understood. I'm gonna go to the comments and tingnan ko if ever meron kayong questions. DMC and dito, nice sir, thanks for sharing. Kayo lang sir ang green sa kinakopy ko, sabi ni Guitar Jamel. Alright, thanks. Sir, but chart naman oil. Thanks, right. We'll do that later on. So, but this is price action. Hopefully, you understand how to look at price action. Especially sa mga short-term trades na dyan. Price action is gonna help you a lot in your trading. Right? I usually do price action trades, especially dito sa eToro. Price action trades naman ako, I will want for a uptrend stock na nasa baba pa, na nagsisimula ng trend. Yun ang gusto kong bilhin. And that is what you see in my assets right now. So, yeah. Let's go to charting. Hopefully, I was able to answer. May nag-request kasi about price action before. Gulo na ng chart natin. But anyways, let's go. I'm gonna go to the list. Meron dito request from Etsy. Time check at 7:33, so mahaba pa naman ang oras. Etsy. Alright, Etsy from Nasdaq. Price action is sideways. Ang ayaw ko lang dito, yes, sideways siya, pero nasa taas, nasa tuktok. If ever si Etsy, kaka-pullback lang talaga na maganda, I will be looking at that. We are seeing lower highs right now, so medyo bearish signal yan. Even if overall sideways naman yung pinapakita niya talaga. But we're seeing bearish signals already. I don't like this one right here. If ever bumalik ito sa support and then bounce, at the very least, you have this price action to trade. Range trade lang kayo. But not my kind of trading kasi, again, my kind of trading is fund manager. So I have to be responsible with my trades. I have to trade those na nasa baba pa as much as possible. So not my kind of trade, but there is opportunity in this nonetheless. Hopefully this will open up for you, this kind of position. If not, look for a different position. Simple as that. Etsy, then PFE, Pfizer. Alright, Pfizer. Eto, this is much better. I like this even more. Okay? I'm seeing reversal already for Pfizer. Short term, meron tayong konting pattern dito for Pfizer. If ever this breaks out, then I would say yes. May secondary resistance tayo dito. If this pulls back and gives you a good position, I would buy it. Or if it breaks out from this resistance right here, that's a cup and handle pattern right there. I would wait for it to break out. This is looking well. Pfizer, good find. Okay, DD naman, Philippine Pure Gold. Yeah, maganda na yung Pure Gold na position eh. Did it pull back already? Nope, hindi nag-pull back si Pure Gold. So wait for it to do a pullback before you wanna get in. Wala pa tayong pula. Antayin nyo yung pula and then apply yung lesson natin about Fibonacci sa kanyo sabayan. Huwag nyo sabayan na nandyan, walang pullback. Wala kayong base niyan. Okay, that's gonna be very risky for you. Okay, next naman. Okay, Pure Gold is DD. Double Dragon, mukhang pa-pullback si Double Dragon, so that's gonna be good. I want for DD to do a pullback. Actually, nag-confirm na to ng higher low dito eh. So this is looking well already. We do have this downtrend line right here for DD. Si DD magsa-sideways pa to, right? Tinuro ko sa inyo kanina, wait for the volume to start showing significant growth on the sideways trend because most probably magsa-sideways pa to, especially with the market. It's either gonna go down or magsa-sideways. If it does sideways, look at the volume para mag-accumulate kayo. If not, there's no reason para magmadali ngayon. You can wait for DD pa talaga. Alright, I needed to give me more signals. Sir, EOD ba dapat mag-entry pag nag-breakout with volume? It depends eh. It really depends. There's no rule in it. But if you can watch the market, if ever maganda na yung volume niya, malapit sa end of the day, tingin nyo hindi na siya magpo-pullback, you can get in. Alright? Pwede po yan. Or pwede nyo abangan bukas para makapasok kayo. But end of the day with volume is good if ever you can watch the market. But there's no written rule about it. As long as the stock is not that volatile just yet, pwede pa naman yan bukas. Pero kung napaka-volatile niya, pasukin nyo na. Right? Especially pag end of the day na. Right? May maliit na lang chance na mag-pull back yan since it's been holding the whole day. Alright, this is looking good. Alright, so price action now of is telling us na mukhang nagsa-sideways na. There are evidences right here. Price action, nope. Bollinger Band tells us na may engulfing pattern na. This is a confirmation of the support. Sabi ko sa inyo, buy na to si di ba? A few days ago. Did I? I can't remember kasi, but yeah. This would have been a buy signal for me already itong si na ginawa. Engulfing pattern, this one right here. Yeah, I remember 3 white soldiers, right? Past few days I told you about this one. 3 white soldiers ni right here. So that's a very good signal right here. Told you na antayin nyo mag-pull back and bilhin nyo sa bounce. And there it is. Nag-bounce na si sa support. That is your entry. I would say this one is still good. Yeah, go ahead, man. Use this area as your support. Sinabi ko na okay na yun si with the 3 white soldier patterns na pinakita niya noon. APL. APL sideways. This is looking well already. Go ahead. You can check out. You can check out the sideways trend of APL already. Nagka-confirm na naman siya kanina. Yep. That's a buy, man. APL. Pero strict ang stop loss natin dito. APL overall is just, I will recommend just strictly for trading since overpriced siya. Right? The chart is telling us na mukhang okay naman. So if we are wrong, just cut your losses. Okay? APL, next kay APL is gonna be FLI. 𝑃hInvest, 7:39 is our time check. We have to end at around 7:55 this evening. 𝑃hInvest, masyadong mataas pa sa 𝑃hInvest. Medyo bearish na yung pinapakita niya signals. So, I will not recommend 𝑃hInvest for now. A6. Masyado mataas na to si A6 eh. But if you want it for trading, there's this triangle right here that you can exploit, pero resistance right here, man. This is showing us lower highs already. So, that's a bearish signal on the overall trend for A6. So, konting ingat lang. Masyado mataas na to for me to trade it. Not my kind of trading, but if you want to get in, yun yung sinabi ko sa inyo. If it breaks out from this descending triangle, this is a bearish pattern, by the way, so it's gonna be very challenging. Most probably this is gonna go down, so you don't trade this right here for the support since that's risky. Wait for it to break out, pero napakaliit na lang ng possible na nyo. May resistance 1 tsaka resistance 2 dito, so napakaliit na lang ng pwede nyong panalunin. Not worth it. I don't want to trade that. For A6, next naman is Converge. Alright, Converge. Alright, looking well. Price action, it already broke out from its downtrend line right here. So this would have been the best entry. Converge, there's momentum in it. Let it pull back and let it bounce before you wanna get in. At least may base kayo. Good find. Converge, abangan nyo lang muna yung pullback niya. SEB naman. Looking well. Right? Looking well, SEB. Okay? There is RSI divergence right here for SEB, bababa yung supports, but prices are starting to look well. So mukhang maganda itong support nito kay SEB. Nag-confirm na naman ng support. 1, 2, 3, 4 times this support has been doing well, and there's accumulation. May bumibili dyan sa support na yan. So yeah, try to buy it at the support should you want to get in. Confirmation if ever ayun yung masyadong risky, then wait for it to break out, and that will be your entry point for SEB. Good find. Ethereum pullback. ETH/USD. Alright, Ethereum, we were expecting the pullback. We did saw this 2 double tops right here. So mukhang magpo-pullback, mukhang bearish na nga to eh. Right. So lower highs right there for Ethereum. That's okay. Yeah, tingnan natin saan to pupulutin. Wala pang ano si Ethereum. Masyado mataas si Ethereum. I don't wanna recommend it to you guys. Titignan nyo lang yan kasi medyo nainggit kayo sa pag-angat. Right? That's the reality of it. As much as possible, doon kayo sa baba pumapasok. Ngayon nyo lang nakikita since nasa taas na. It's already too high. Please stay away from it. Abbott Laboratories. Good volume spike. Alright. Kaka-breakout lang. This would have been a very good entry right here. Medyo nakalipad na. I would wait for the pullback and bounce before I want to get in Abbott. Good find right there. BHI. Alright, nagpo-pullback na sa BHI. But mind you guys, we have bearish signals right here. It's already overpriced as of the moment. Ito si BHI. No point in going in it. Masyado mataas. If you really want to test it out, there's the uptrend line right there, or you can use the MA20. Tingnan natin kung mag-sustain sa MA20 kung gusto nyo talaga i-trade yan, which I don't recommend. So, try the MA20 if you want to look at it. Tesla. Sir Lloyd, yung DDMP REIT po ba, pag bumili ka ng REIT, makita mo po ba yun support ka agad? Yes po, makikita nyo po support ninyo once it is released. Bottom picking na po ba sa drip? Tignan natin. Okay sir, dito chart and prim, salamat. Airbnb, tignan. Sir, BTC price action, mas tatagal ba siya sa sideways? Best way to trade BTC on ranges, support resistances. To Aldos, at meron tayong crypto trader na in-invite dati. He doesn't recommend trading Bitcoin. Masyadong high risk na sa price niya ngayon. Right? But tingnan muna natin si Tesla. Tesla showing us this pattern. That's a reverse head and shoulder pattern. That is a very good sign. Tesla did spike up yesterday. So I would say yes, maganda na yung pinapakita na Tesla. This would be its pullback right here. So hopefully it will go up. Major support the Tesla is right here. So if you enter here, you can cut loss here, or you can even cut loss right here for Tesla. So that's for Tesla. BTC, tingnan natin ulit si BTC USD. Kailangan. BTC is showing bearish signals right here. Lower highs right here. So that's momentum dying down for BTC. Tingnan natin sa 43, 44. Most probably that is where it will start to bounce again. Right now, it is not looking well for BTC. If you really want to trade it, then that is going to be a good price for you to get in. If ever hindi kayo bigyan yan, antayin lang natin. So far, wala pa naman binibigay na signal sa Bitcoin for you to really get in. Okay, let's go to the request. Converge, SEB, Ethereum pullback, Abbott, BHI, Tesla, Zoom. Ito si Zoom. May request kanina kay Zoom. Unahin ko lang yung mga naunang request. Time check at 7:45. Right, Zoom. Ayan. Look at this trend. MA20 bounces. MA20 bounces. So, those are our lessons right now. After the very strong range of Zoom, 0.5 is already hit. So, most probably at 0.618, magbabounce ito. So, abangan nyo po dito sa 0.618, which is 8.20. So, dyan nyo po abangan. Baka magbounce dyan if you wanna get in Zoom. Okay? Next kay Zoom naman, Tech. Sirtech. Ooh. Ganda. Right, Tech. Let's look at the price and look at the RSI. Looking well for Tech. Wala pang ganong volume, but this volume spike right there is looking well. I would say yes. Overall, downtrend pa rin naman siya. So, aggressively, this is a good entry for Tech. If you want confirmation, let it break out from the downtrend line. That is where you buy. I will recommend wait for it to break out from the downtrend line instead before you wanna get in Tech. So, abangan yan bukas if ever breakout yan. Let's go to Guitar God. Sir, pwede pa check si ASEN. Alright. ASEN, good volume spikes right here. That was most probably for the dividends. April 5.06. That's not that much, so that doesn't really matter. Ayoko ASIN kasi nakalipad na to eh. Nasa taas na to eh. But if you wanna trade ASIN, the first downtrend line was right here. It already broke its downtrend line. There's a slow trend line right here. A resistance right here, I would say breakout for you to enter ASIN. That will be a much more viable entry. For you guys, so antayin nyo po yung breakout ni ASIN. Von Soriano, Airbnb. Ay, meron pala puntahin ko muna yung taas. May mga request sa taas na nauna. Let's go to Kevin Gatchalian. Sir, how about Dito and Prim? Let's check out Dito. Sinilip na natin si Dito kanina eh. So, si Dito, it's very shaky, right? Very shaky, man. There's a short downtrend right here. There's a short bearish pattern right here for Dito. So, since it's bearish pattern, most probably it is gonna go down. Hopefully, it does go down so that people can buy more sa mga gusto bumili kay Dito. But, could be wrong. Market kasi eh. Overall, the market, I really don't trust the market right now. Sobrang dami ng foreign selling. So, baka maapektahan rin si Dito. It's not the time to go aggressive. So, sideways trend. If you really want to go for sideways trend, this supports right here are your entry points. Just in case tama tayo, then good. Better, I would recommend if ever si Dito mag-uptrend lang muna at the very least. Let it go for a pullback and bounce. In this kind of market, that will be your best that will be your best bet for Dito. Prim naman, we covered Prim already. G po, this is from Jet Michael. G po, Sir Lloyd. Let's go for GE. General Electric. Bearish signal for GE. This is a lower high, but that is understandable because nag-all-time high po si GE. Is it all-time high? No. This is 52-week high lang pala. Nag-breakout siya sa previous high niya. So, bearish signals for now. I will not recommend it. I will not look at it as of the moment. So, iwasan nyo lang muna. Jeline Pingol, DMC, and dito, Sir Lord, we covered dito already. Si DMC naman, hindi pa natin naka-cover. Let's check out DMC. Engulfing pattern for DMC. Going sideways, right? This is solid support right here for DMC. I would say yes. Go for this support for DMC. Okay, taka lang ha. Want to make sure. Medyo may spike dito. Yeah, but yeah, may engulfing kasi eh. Very challenging to say. Very challenging to say. The support is holding. So, I would say yes, okay naman yung support niya. But still, bearish signals off the bat. That could be something. Considering the market, I will not want to trade this muna. Don't trade the support. If ever it breaks out from this downtrend line instead, yung last na downtrend line niya, at least man lang, confirm. Let it confirm lang muna. Okay? Boss, chart naman po si oil. Alright, let's check out the international market. Let's check out oil. Pababa pa si oil eh. Right? Oil just reached very high levels. We're seeing lower highs already kay oil. So, nagda-downtrend si oil. I will want it to go down muna should you want to get into oil. Bionano from John Garcia, BNGO. Let's go for Pro Charts. Dito na lang natin tingnan. I have Bionano. Somehow, bullish na yung pinapakita niya. There is resistance right here. There is this bullish pattern that for you guys. Let it break out from the resistance and that is gonna be your entry point for Bionano. So, mga gusto magabol kay Bionano, yes, that is your buy signal right there. John Ryan Reyes, Zinerba, one of the assets that I am holding right now. Zinerba, San Miguel. Zinerba after the huge spike, nag-pull back. pumupula siya. But yeah, MA20 is intact. Use the MA20 as your support for Zenerva after this strong rally right here. Yeah, Zenerva for me is, I'm still holding on to my Zenerva nonetheless. GE and ABT, we covered this already from James Abbott. Calatrava. Sir, EOD po ba dapat? Tapos na to. With volume. I already read this earlier. So yeah, Verizon and QCOM. This is from Myrene Visperas. Right, Myrene. Let's check out Verizon. No, not Verizon pala to. Hindi to Verizon. Z pala yung Verizon. VeriSign. Ayan. We covered VeriSign already before, right? This was the best entry point for VeriSign. And nag-breakout na siya. So that's a very good signal for VeriSign. We have volume spikes already. I would say yes, this is a buy for VeriSign. Right? That's further confirmation sa inyo. This is from a pullback right here. So looking well si VeriSign. QCOM. Bilis lang tingnan ng technical analysis, no? Diba? That's technical analysis. Technical analysis basically is simple. It's just that your emotions. I think you understand this already. Yung emotions na talagang kalaban. This is the downtrend line right here. Nag-breakout na siya sa downtrend line niya. That's the support right there. There's a short-term resistance right here. So, mas maganda itong support na ito. But if it does break out, then that is already well also for QCOM, for Qualcomm. Yeah. Pero siguro, ang dali tignan ng technical analysis, no? Technical analysis should really be easy. Ang pinakakalaban nyo talaga is your emotions talaga. Right? So, hopefully, you will learn how to deal with your emotions in the future. Hopefully, right? Pero, yeah, very important for you to learn how to handle your emotions when it comes to trading. Hi Lloyd, check lang po opinion nyo about Royal Dutch Shell SHS 8. A B. Royal Dutch Shell B. RDSB. Tingnan natin if meron mo dito. Yan. Of New York Stock Exchange. Just broke the MA20, man. So this is in for a pullback. Abangan natin hanggang saan yung pullback niya. Right? Bearish signals right now. That's understandable. It came from a very strong rally. Let's let it pull back before you want to get in. Sir, BTC price action mas tatagal. We read this already. ASEN. Tapos na pala ako. DMC. Sir, ano po indicators yung nasa chart nyo? Ang indicators you see in my charts right now is called, 755 na pala. Is called Bollinger Bands, Volume, and RSI. Those are the only technical analysis tools that I use, especially that I'm a position trader. Usually, price actions ko, nasa baba naman, yung nasa baba, yung mga tulad nito, yung mga trades ko. So, it's been working well for me. Hopefully, i-adapt ninyo. If you wanna know more about how I trade, okay? I have videos right here sa patreon.com/albazaar. So, if you choose to donate to me sa mga projects ko, and I will give you back something in return, at least yung videos ko. Right? In the future, this is going to be available also sa StocksEd. So if ever you want to wait for StocksEd instead, pwede rin naman po. Alright, but yeah, if you want to learn how I trade, yan po, dyan po, tingnan niyo po dyan. That's it for me for this day. Alright, tomorrow we will talk more about, let's go crypto for tomorrow, okay? I'll try to ask for a guest speaker who is much more, he's an expert in crypto if ever we can talk about it tomorrow. So, I'll let you know. But again, that's it for me this evening. I'll see you again tomorrow. Don't forget to create an eToro account using my link. Ililibre po kayo ng eToro ng Stocks and Course. Andyan po ang link sa video description. If you use that and fund your eToro account, lilibre kayo ni Stocks and ni eToro and Stocks and Premium Course. So please use that link when you create an account. Patreon, if you wanna help me, I can give something back to you in return should you wanna donate to my causes. Right, and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow, and once again, let's get rich together. I have to tend to my kid muna na umiiyak na. Alright, bye everyone. Bye everyone.